Of responsibility. Rescue teams and equipment are now on standby in anticipation of flooding and landslides due to the super typhoon. And the Senate is confident that the Maharlika Investment Fund bill will be approved in the coming days. Fast, focused, and fearless. Here's a roundup of stories we're watching now. I'm Sean Yao. Preparations are underway for different government agencies as Super Typhoon Mawar is set to enter the Philippine Area of Responsibility this weekend. Gerard de la Peña with the report.
The MMDA has released its newly purchased aluminum and fiberglass boats, military truck, life vests, life buoys, and other rescue equipment. These will be stationed in flood-prone areas in Metro Manila such as Camanava, Quezon City, and Marikina. Preparations are said to be necessary for the arrival of Typhoon Mawar, which may potentially cause severe flooding.
Ito pong parating na bagyo, masasabi natin na blessing po ito at first. Blessing dahil may dala po itong tubig. Hopefully mapuno yung ating mga dams at makakatulong po ito na ma-mitigate yung posibleng epekto ng El Nino. Pero pwede rin po ito maging curse dahil kung sobra naman po ang dami ng tubig na dadalhin na itong bagyo na ito ay pwede po magdulot ng pagbaha.
The Social Welfare Department, meanwhile, mentioned that they have prepared food packs for those in need. The agency has also instructed the preparation of evacuation sites. Aside from the MMDA and DSWD, the Office of the Civil Defense has advised residents to evacuate if necessary during the storm. The OCD says there are signs to watch out for to determine if evacuation is necessary. These include areas prone to flooding, where the ground is visibly weak, and areas prone to landslides, where the soil is showing signs of cracking.
Payo lamang po natin dito po sa ating mga kababayan na maaaring nadaanan po ng bagyo. Unang-una po kung kaya po maging maalam po tayo dito po sa ating kapaligiran, no? So kung dapat alamin po natin ano yung mga hazards na nandito or present dito sa tinitira natin. Pag dumating na po itong bagyo, pag sinabi pong lumikas, isa na po nga po is lumikas po tayo.
As for the Philippine Red Cross, the agency is intensively preparing days before Super Typhoon Mawar enters the Philippine Area of Responsibility. Amphibious vehicles or vehicles suitable for high water or land have been positioned in Clark and other parts of northern Luzon. Chainsaws and circular saws for clearing operations are also on standby. Rescue trucks, ambulances, and necessary equipment for rescuing people in tall buildings and houses are ready as well.
So yung rescue truck po na yan, nandyan na po lahat ang gamit natin. Nandyan na po yung ginagay pang collapse. Kapag lumindol po, high angle, nandyan na rin po. Water rescue, nandyan na rin po. Kompleto na po yung natin.
Local government units situated along the western seaboard are advised to prepare as they may be severely affected. For News 5, Gerard de la Peña, We Are One News.
President Bongbong Marcos has assured the public that the government is prepared for the impact of Super Typhoon Mawar. In a statement, Marcos said that preparations are ongoing not only in the northern part of the country, but also in areas that could be affected by the super typhoon. Marcos Jr. added that he met with Defense Secretary Carlito Galvez and ensured that funds and food packs have been pre-positioned. Also, that response teams are on standby and LGUs in the affected areas are prepared for the onslaught of the typhoon. Super Typhoon Mawar has further intensified as it approaches the Philippine Area of Responsibility. The weather disturbance was last spotted some 2,000 kilometers east of southeastern Luzon. It is packing wind speeds of up to 240 kilometers per hour. Mawar is moving west-northwest at a speed of 15 kilometers per hour. It is forecast to enter the Philippine Area of Responsibility sometime late Friday evening or early Saturday morning. The rain bands of the super typhoon could bring heavy rains to Cagayan Valley between Sunday and Tuesday next week. Mawar can also trigger monsoon rains over the western parts of Luzon and Visayas from Sunday to Monday. In other news, the Agriculture Department has deferred the implementation of the SRP or suggested retail price for onions. Speaking to One Balita Pilipinas, DA Assistant Secretary Christine Evangelista noted that the price of onions in some markets has already gone down from 200 pesos to 180 pesos per kilo. While this is a welcome development, she says the agency will continue to keep a close eye on the situation. The agriculture official also assured the public that the country has sufficient supply of onions.
Continuous monitoring and stakeholder engagement po ang aming ginagawa ngayon to ensure na if and when there is an SRP, ito po ay mapapatupad ng maayos, makakasunod po ang lahat ng kalahok dun sa ating value chain.
And the Department of Information and Communications Technology admits that it owes billions of pesos to telco companies for the government's free public Wi-Fi project. This was uncovered during today's hearing on the agency's 2023 budget utilization before the House Appropriations Panel. DICT Chief Ivan Uy and Assistant Secretary Heherson Asidao disclosed that the agency owes some 1.3 billion pesos to PLDT and Globe. However, Asidao says that the agency is slowly paying what he calls its clean payables, and the DICT also said that a 1.5 billion peso budget will be released for its documented payables on free public Wi-Fi. Telco companies PLDT and Globe have not yet issued statements on the matter. We're bringing you more stories after this quick break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Sean Yao. Suspended Congressman Arnie Teves decried the unfair and illegal treatment he is receiving from Congress. The House Committee on Ethics met on Tuesday following the end of Teves' 60-day suspension on Monday, May 22. The panel decided to meet again this coming Monday, May 29, to decide on possible sanctions against Teves. However, the embattled lawmaker said that Congress is pressuring him by not allowing him to attend the proceedings through video conferencing. Teves also said that he has asked to extend his leave, but this was likewise denied by the lower chamber.
Unfair and illegal because hindi ako dapat masuspend because absent lang naman ako ng 13 days. Humingi pa ako ng extension. Hindi ako pinagbigyan, lahat naman dyan pinapagbigyan.
And the children from the Gentle Hands Orphanage could be sent back to the facility once it complies with standards. Social Welfare Assistant Secretary Romel Lopez said the children are temporarily staying in the agency's facilities in Alabang, Mandaluyong, and Quezon City. Lopez added that they will be in the care of the DSWD until Gentle Hands resolves the department's concerns on hygiene, overpopulation, and the lack of social workers in its Quezon City facility.
Naka-itemize naman po, malinaw po yung kanilang mga violation. Once na na-accomplish po nila yan at matagpo natin sila as compliant, wala pong problema. Maaari pong bumalik ang mga bata doon, maaari pong magpatuloy ang operasyon.
One News Now will be back tomorrow at 7 a.m. I'm Sean Yao. We are One News. All sides, all the time.